So shake it up at the convention. Do things differently than you've done at conventions in the past. You know that Eric and his team have put together a phenomenal agenda for you. Do you know there are 87 different breakout sessions that you can go to over the next few days? 87. Pick one. Excellent. Way to go, Eric. Yeah, good. Pick one that you wouldn't normally go to and go to that one. Look through the program and find the one that makes you go, ugh, and go to that one. Yeah, because you never know where the great ideas are going to come from. You don't know. The Beatles listened to everything in rock and roll. They listened to the Stones. They listened to the Beach Boys. They listened to the Monkees. They did. They actually liked the Monkees. Don't know how they felt about the Partridge Family. But they didn't just listen to rock and roll. They listened to everything. Paul McCartney was sitting at home one night. He was listening to a concert on the BBC. It was a classical concert that he was listening to. It was a concert of music by Bach. So Paul was listening to this concert. It was Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 2, part of which goes like this. And Paul had never, that high-pitched trumpet that you just heard? Yeah, Paul McCartney had never heard that before. He didn't know what it was. He was intrigued. So the next day, he went into the recording studio, and he asked their producer, George Martin, who was a classically trained musician. He told him about, it was Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 2, and asked him about the trumpet. He said, well, what was it then, George? And George Martin said, well, Paul, it's called a piccolo trumpet. And Paul said, well, can we use it then? And George Martin said, well, yes, if you write something for it, we can. By the way, Fripp, if you're out there, I'm really, really sorry about what I just did to your language. That's just inexcusable, really, I know. But anyhow, George Martin said, yes, if you write something for it, we can. So Paul, inspired by Bach, went home, wrote a song called Penny Lane, which in part also uses that very same trumpet. You never know where the great ideas are going to come from. So shake it up at the convention. Go to a breakout session that you wouldn't normally go to. Have a conversation with somebody you wouldn't normally speak to. Go to Cigar Peg and drink whatever Dale Irvin hands you. Shake it up!